Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dan Straley will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early. Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Scooter Gennett steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Phillips is up with it. Cozart for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the... Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think this team has to be hoping that Brandon Phillips can get it going. Last month, he didn't exactly provide the pop that an organization looks for out of the middle of their lineup. They're going deep only twice in the 4-week period. He'll have to do better than that if he wants to be counted on as a power threat.
Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Batting third,
Joey Votto will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. And he takes ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
2-1, here it is. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Neuenhuis on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1 after 1, no score. Domingo Santana will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, these guys arguably have the most enjoyable second baseman to watch in the entire game. Brandon Phillips makes acrobatic plays, things that you don't think are humanly possible. Nothing gets by him. He's got range that's out of this world. Quick first step, real soft hands, just a joy to watch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Hernan Perez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Brandon Phillips will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. To first, Elmore is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Zach Cozart will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
A real good 3-pitch sequence there. Each pitch just took him a little bit further and further away. On 0-2, he's got to protect, and he winds up reaching for a ball that's clearly out of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Young going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Jake Elmore leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Peraza is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third. Brian Holiday will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Driven